Let's talk to the main guy again.
Hold it!
Ooh, who do I pit against who? The other segment had something damning about it. There was some novelty, alternative explanation about how the victim was stabbed on Michael. You consider. Do I pit her against him? We have 4 strikes. I might as well see.
Objection!
You don't contradict each other? Just once. 2. You think perhaps this could be one such alternative? What do you mean? Until an explanation as to how the victim was stabbed in the back. What are you talking about? Registration for the lion spy that was found at the scene of the crime. Fortunate image grabs from the top floor of his house. Therefore, it's really possible that some other object besides the book could have found its way from the Gub household to the street below. What now? Oh, Miss Gub could have thrown any number of different orders with her husband. It's not white Juno for. Take now, little beanpole. That was the true origin until this book came to light. She had a feeling this might be what happened. Here you some as a form of the charge, I demand a straight answer. Give us the shine about some object making its way out of the house. But what is it? I'm gonna take the leap of faith.
Take that!
Oh, Mrs. Scott. Nah. Must apologize for Rin for this. I need you to confirm something else for the court. This knife. Have you seen this knife before? Hello, Counsel. What are you doing? The weapon was lodged in the victim's back, man. Hello. Remember that when the victim was attacked, Mrs. God was on those clothes of alchemy. God was hurling anything she could at her husband, who's been backed up against the window. The window has been opened to clear the smoke, and through which a book sailed at the crime scene. Can't see how to believe that book was found in the victim's grasp. Saying that it flew out of the window and across the street to land neatly in her hand. Huh? Mom, you hasn't got a name like that. Yes, I admit, there are many details we don't understand yet. But that's the point, precisely why. Let's allow the try to end, not right now. Answer please. You seen this knife before or not? Gotcha. My lord. Change my decision. I wish to change my decision. What my word, after all? I agree. I didn't see this coming, but I don't think it will be right for the try to come to an end without so many unanswered questions. Oh man. Agree. I think Granny didn't mind. Yes, you know what? I'm not quite happy about this at the moment either. Yes. I think I now, ladies and gents. Congratulations. So, as a result of the offense of no one trying to mentions a change. 2 jurors called guilty against 4 who called innocent. According to the opinion, this case is divided. The trial will continue. Right. How does victim wish to proceed? Years, we'll find. Let's try as rapidly descending into a false. Like a cork wine, the first few sips are bitter enough. What follows is good for nothing, save the gut. Oh, Sykes. The French has just put forward a credible alternative explanation for what happened. Credible? Is that your consideration of painting, Mr. Foreman? French argument is a joke to which I barely know how to respond, but let me start by insisting. She must all familiarize herself better with the proposition of those places being discussed. Do you remember that? Why is this angle this time? Yes, 15 yards away. Let's see. 15 yards. Around 14 meters. 15 inches? That's a little farther than I imagined. Watches. Woods. Sawing buck point hurled by the lady of the house traveled 15 yards. Landing on the opposite side of the road, nearly between the collapsed victim's fingers and thumbs. That your fine conclusion, my learned and deluded friend? Touching the notion of having a bad day for a victim, I think. Like civilization detective stories have more believable plots. Of his own voice. It's Sato. Those detective stories are pathetic, are they? Dare you? Look how bad I was here. Am I allowed to speak? Since you may speak the French, just go ahead. You may consider the idea a fantasy. But what if the French has supposed is believable enough to persuade the jury to change leaning? As such, the court has to do to explore this alternative explanation as thoroughly as possible. To that end, before, Mr. Chronicles, to testify and submit must be called to testify and submit a cross explanation. Sense alive. Sense of a jewel? To be summoned to
Objection!
This man is destroying things like it's not like he has like a row of them, like a warehouse full of these things that he's just like, oh yes, I broke one, bring in another one. I need like 25 for the day's case. False theory has any truth in it, then both a burning book and jackknife must have fallen through the sky before this couple's eyes. Are you witness this? Well, good morning, officer. Sorry for dozing into now. Been slept for a month on account of a villain who appeared on my bed. Oh, that's how it works, these London bobbies. Oh dear God, I will shoot one of you if you don't cut this out. Believe me, London Bobby is good for his blood. You see, the windows on top of the house are hidden casks. Also, if anything has been thrown out the window, we've seen it. I leave the scene to go fetch help, but my trusty boy was to make sure nothing was yours. When I was up the crime scene for one moment, nothing strange to report on that front. Top hidden casement windows. That detail was not in the report. Constable report, Constable. Yeah, so sorry about that. I've been of Jocelyn. Accuse your sin for Jocelyn every time, Constable. Sorry, but What is a top hands casement window? And you. Can I excuse your ignorance for such trite remarks, my land friend? Sorry. Mrs. Lando. Cast your mind back to the windows of Miss. Alright, I'll try. Let's say mad about what defends the window for being open beyond its endpoint. Possibly either book. Oh, the Japanese did collapse in agony. Oh, darling, I saw it. I see how you crumbles before me. Oh, you're so strong. Come on. Come on now, you can do this.
Hold it!
Isn't that correct? Yes. Yeah, through the house so you see, so it's 6. Whatever followed. Consciousness, I know I won't. How did you even know? How would you have any idea what sort of windows this house is furnished from? Oh well, that's very simple. See,
Excuse me.
something to add, Miss Biggs? Sorry? Look, well, delighted. There's a particular reason for that? No, just remember that's all. We were so lucky. Lucky? What do you mean? Well, of course I feel terrible for the poor woman who was attacked on Miss Sammy place. We're just so lucky it didn't happen on Roy Street. So close, you see. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh yes, the street, this is by road. The street, street by road. The boundary between Roy's and the... My love. Let's go beat. Find some. Clubhouse is on your beat. Does that mean the pavement next to it as well? Someone's clubhouse? Yes, ma'am. From that side of the road is part of my beat. Speaking of yeah. One who's been checked just on the other side of the road, we've never been able to go that for that meal to separate our university. That life for Bobby for her. I'm Bobby, silently working for the benefit of all Londoners. That must be it.
Hold it!
Let's press this. Went down, wait, it was dark. We're so long, gazing at the night sky, looking for our lucky stars. Sorry. The star that will guide us to eternal happiness. Can it guide you to the answer the question? Look at the cup that's in front of us. We have lit up like a shooting star. I've seen the shooting star, I would have wish upon it. The would be expected was said 3 times at least. Of course, with the smog and everything, we can actually see any stars. Sure, we're trying to say there's neither book or enough cost to scope. It's those cracks.
Hold it!
Just press this. Must be, I would have known exactly where I was going, of course. Come on, love, you can't expect to know the location of every police box on the big beat. What told me the way? I sort of got lost in the way. Oh god. Can we not have this? Can I just call them guilty and get it over with? I mean, it's like I said.
Hold it!
Into report. But yeah. Lee, that's a little strange. Like you saw, strange. This punk couple of the fight was originally in the Goblin's household. So the question remains, how did it find its way into the hands of the victim? Can you shed any light on that, seeing as you were at the scene of the crime the entire time? What, could it be a different copy? One just happened to be brought around? What's possible? Why would the victim have been gripping a book like that in her hand? You see from the photograph, right? She had a bag over her shoulder. Well, that book was in the lady's hand for the moment we arrived at the scene. Is that so? You. The judge denied me. Oh, I see. Well, I agree with you. You need testimony. I think I'm not sure of it.
Hold it!
Let's press this first one. What's this? One principle of the force written on this reminder, all feast not so on dirty. Oh god. This has something to do. Yes, very well. Yes. Countrymen to understand the Great Britain Constitution. I hope you take back some tales of us slandering bobbies and help out our guiding principles. I wasn't planning on going back to that shit. I ain't just right here. Then I'm happy to lean you my won't call for your present. On you won't be able to get through it without shedding a few tears. Okay, read me through this. Item 1, equipment strives to observe the peaceful and beat. Item 2, a poor officer is expected to walk 20 miles or while on his beat every day for the phone's common relations. Relations any prize found under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered. When a crime is discovered on this beat, a policeman must assist with this investigation and help detectives. Okay. So if it landed over here, he would have taken it. Landed over here. I feel like they might have moved the body. Actually, I can tell. What? What? Really? I mean, what is she doing? Please, woman. Makes my testimony any less verb. You might want to see me as a wife or policeman, but I'm a woman of my word. I am. She said, I want to hear it. My voice would be heard. My lord, you let me speak, won't you? Yes, Miss. I'll ask you to simply figure this out. I'll let you.
Hold it!
She told us. Yeah, let's get some funny cutbacks. Well, no bad thing. I always end up the wrong place when I make my way to the boy.
Excuse me.
Yes, sleepy detective. What you guys say? So far. I just want to bring something to mind, perhaps. In a way, yes. The same thing that happened that evening as well. You mean we still lost our way on the nightly incident? But you see, I sent her off to find a police box in the next beat over from mine. When she was gone for a bit longer than I was suspecting. That she'd be back in 10 minutes. My darling. Oh dear God. Okay. So, what book are you talking about? Presents for our wedding anniversary. What was so romantic? Except that. Thanks for the high pennies he found in the gutter while doing his rounds. It's how romantic. Stalling. What? Oh. Just mentioned. I'd like you to this detail so you test my please. Really? I'd love to.
Hold it!
What you prepared at the scene of the crime? Yes, that's right. I was so upset when we went over and saw it. When we went over and saw it was a woman with a knife in her back. I was so shocked I dropped the cake. What it gave me? It was in a dark spot when the streetlights weren't casting a light, so I didn't notice it at first. And then you went to the police box to report it to the policeman whose beat was on. Yes, I came back to the scene all together with the new conspirators. We kept again, but funny thing was, when I went to pick it up, there was nowhere near the victim's body at all. Yes, you need reminding Mrs. Beat the victim is not deceased. I was fuzzled for a moment before I heard a voice call me from the other side of the road. Ha ha! They've moved the body! Sorry, solitary wolves. Yes, that's it. You popped me for our anniversary. With bits of old bits of change you find in the gutter. There's a pavement in front of the. Ooh. Yeah, to cope evidence. Yes. Symbol of your love is starting to tick me off. You have to stone Sweet potato and strip it might look like some fancy cake. What's on? Is there anything on this rose that I need to look at? Yes. Plum blossom, peach blossom, cherry blossom. Perhaps you succeeded branching out. Ha! Get it? Branching out. Yeah, she went there. You talk about plants, you don't make a tree joke, then you're not living right. Right, do you hear me? I want it back. Good question. Uh-huh.
Hold it!
I mean to... I'm trying to figure out what I should present. Depending on what really happened now. Talk about the fourth book. I don't know.
Hold it!
Okay. Yeah. I really want to press this. But don't know with what. Right with the flowers.
Objection!
But in 15 minutes or so, you were going to see. Nappy. What do you mean to say? Then Seth was just now Mississippi. You explained to the court